What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am MTG Budget Brew, and today we are doing a little bit of deck doctoring. As you can see, right now we are on MTG Circle's website. If you go to the videos tab, we're going to select Historic. If you go here, you can see gameplay footage and deck lists from other people who have downloaded MTG Circle. So what we are going to do is pick one of these decks, and what we are going to do is we are going to doctor it down to a budget deck list, all the way down to our budget of 4 rare/mythic wildcards total that still maintains the essence of the deck. The first deck that we are going to doctor is a Naya aggro deck by the player Saitama. Now, looking at the deck list, I can tell you that this is not a Naya aggro deck. This is, in fact, an infinite combo deck. This deck is built around the combo of Val Marooned Surveyor, which is red and a Selesnya hybrid mana, for a 2/3 human scout with vigilance that says, whenever you discover, investigate, scry, surveil, or seek one or more cards, Val deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. When paired with Trelasarra Moon Dancer, goes infinite, because Trelasarra says, whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Trelasarra Moon Dancer and scry 1. So whenever you gain life, you scry 1. And this says, whenever you scry, deal 1 damage to each opponent and gain 1 life. So you gain the life, re-triggers Trelasarra, and they just go back and forth infinitely until your opponent's dead. If you look on the left-hand side, you will see that this deck uses a horrifying amount of 39 rare cards and 12 mythic wild cards. That means for you to copy this deck list and play this deck for yourself, it would cost you 51 rare wild cards. There's only 1 common card in this deck, and it is a singular basic plains. That is it. Then there's 8 uncommons, and that's just a really large investment for what is essentially a gimmick deck. So rather than spend over 50 wild cards on this infinite combo deck, we're going to hop onto Arena, we're going to make our own, and we're only going to use a total of 4 rare/mythic wild cards to build our budget version of this deck list. Let's go see what I come up with. Alright guys, this is the final deck list that I came up with. First up, we have our 2 infinite combo pieces, a full playset of Trelasarra and Val Marooned Surveyor. Next, we have our rare/mythic cards for the deck. We're running 3 copies of Green Sun's Zenith, which is X and a green for a sorcery that says, search your library for a green creature card with mana value X or less, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle Green Sun Zenith into its owner's library. So for 3 mana, we can tutor either one of our combo pieces that we're missing. We're running 3 of those, and I'm trying out 1 Defense of the Heart, which is 3 and a green for an enchantment that says, at the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent controls 3 or more creatures, sacrifice this enchantment, search your library for up to 2 creature cards, put the cards onto the battlefield, then shuffle. This can grab the full combo. This can tutor both of our creatures from our deck, put it straight onto the battlefield, but this is only good against opponents who are running a lot of creatures. Next, we have a playset of Ajani's Welcome and Soul Warden. As long as one of these are out on the battlefield, when we get both of our combo creatures out, we will gain a life, which will then trigger Trelasarra to make a scry 1, and then that will trigger Val's scry, so we'll deal damage, gain a life, and then we can just go back and forth. But we need something to start off that combo. Next, we're running 4 copies of Cabaretti Courtyard, which is such an amazing land for this deck. Not only will this search whatever colors that we need, red, white, or green, but if we have Trelasarra and Val out on the battlefield, but we don't have a way to gain life, drop the Courtyard. When it enters, it immediately sacks itself and you gain a life, and that can trigger a combo, allow us to go infinite. We're running a full playset of Explore. Paradise Druid is in here for mana fixing. We're also running a full playset of Big Score. That's 2 card draws to help us find our combo pieces and 2 treasure tokens to help us with mana fixing, which is just all around good stuff. For our mana base, we're running 8 plains, 4 mountains, and 8 forests. And then we still had some deck slots left over, so I threw in a full playset of Ossification, just a little bit of removal, early game removal, so that we don't die too quickly. And I think this looks pretty solid. So let's hop into some games and see if this deck list is any good. All right, first opening hand looks doable. Our opponent is playing with 230 cards in their library because they are a psychopath. We're gonna start with Cabaretti Courtyard. We're gonna go use this to fetch a forest. Next turn, we will play our mountain and play Paradise Druid. After that, we can honestly just drop a Trelasarra and then tutor, up the Val that we need. Or we could play it a little bit safer. We could play Soul Warden next turn. We could play that first. I go for the Explore? I'm gonna go for the Explore, actually. See if we draw into a land. We do. That's huge. So I think I will just set up the Soul Warden and pass. Actually, if we top deck one more land, we can just win the game. Because we'll have 5 mana. That's 2 mana to cast Trelasarra, and that's 3 to tutor the 3 mana to tutor the Vow. We don't hit it. Let's see, I could. It's Ossification here. Get rid of the bloated processor. Play Trelasarra. In a life. We get a scry here. We want to find a land off the top. And no attacks. Okay. Next turn. If Soul Warden and Trelasarra are still here, we just win the game. That's it. That'll be what, like turn 4? Okay, they're gonna exile Trelasarra. It's fine. Happens. We take 1. We did not top deck the land. It makes me very sad. So what do I want to do here? Play Ajani's Welcome. Pass. I really just want to find one more land. I would rather get down both combo pieces in the same turn. Because if I played out Trelasarra again and it died, then that would mean that we'd have to tutor back to back using Green Sun Zenith. That's doing a lot. We're going to play it safe. We're going to be patient. I will Cabaretti Courtyard here. We'll grab another forest. We'll pass. Next turn, we have 5 mana. Even if our Soul Warden dies, we have the Ajani's Welcome on the battlefield. See, think of your upkeep. Each player draws a card. When opponent draws a card, that player loses 1 life. Okay, we're fine. No blocks. This card is used in infinite combos. Let's see. Trelasarra comes down. Gain 2 life. Scry, doesn't matter. Done. Green Sun Zenith. X equals 2. Auto pay. We grab Vow, Marooned Surveyor. And this is game. This is going to be a really annoying infinite combo because we have to click done every time we scry. So we're going to have to click done 20 times. I am going to hit our opponent with a good game, so hopefully they will concede and not make us actually play out all of the clicking. But that's game 1 done. We did it. We got to the combo. And we got to the combo pretty easily. Nice. I'm pretty satisfied with that first game 1. It was a little bit slower because we couldn't find the land number 5, which is a bummer. And they did kill our first Trelasarra. But I'm not unhappy with it. Alright, game number 2. Opening hand looks fine. Opponent's going first. And they are playing a normal sized deck, which you'll love to see. We have one of the combo pieces in our hand already. That's good. Play Cabaretti Courtyard. And I think just grab a Plains. Opponent is playing an Izzet deck. Izzet is a little bit scary. I can play the forest here. We can explore. Take a draw. Do I want to play the Plains? Yes. Play the Plains, play the Soul Warden. We pass. Izzet is kind of scary because they could be running counter spells, which is really bad against combo decks, which we are. And they also will be running a lot of ways to deal damage to our very small creatures, like Play with Fire or Lightning Strike or something like that. So I am worried about creature removal. But if they start playing a lot more otters, we could potentially just get out Defense of the Heart and win the game. So let's see if they have more creatures to play. Yep, there went Soul Warden. Died already. 4 mana. I think we just set up Defense of the Heart. But we need to go grab a mountain with this Cabaretti Courtyard. I kind of wanted to hold it to potentially be our life gain trigger. But I don't think we have time for that. They're trying to rush us down. If I play the mountain, I can discard the Cabaretti Courtyard. Pass the big score, we draw 2. Are we gonna die though? I think we have to go for it. Big score. Ditch Cabaretti. Draw. Can he kill us next turn? 10 damage. We have to hope he doesn't have it. We might just be dead right here. He plays a tapped land. That's a good start. It's a little bit less mana that he can use to trigger his prowess and kill us. That looks like a nothing card. Once creature attacks, if another creature enters the battlefield under control this turn, this creature gains flying until end of turn. Oh, dude, and we top deck the Ajani's Welcome too, so now we don't have to worry about Soul Warden dying. We are guaranteed to get our life gain trigger. Right? Well, actually, let's bait removal with a Soul Warden. Now we're fine. Val will come down. Gain 2 more life. Trelasarra comes down. And that's game. Easy day. We hit him with that good game. And done. And we're gonna have to do this 21 more times. Unless our opponent scoops. Thank you for scooping. Alright, we are 2 for 2. Feeling pretty good. Not bad, not bad. Alright, going into game number 3. We are on the play. Our opponent is running 130 cards in their deck for some unknown reason. We're gonna use our Cabaretti Courtyard to go grab a forest, so that way we can play Paradise Druid on turn 2. And Paradise Druid will be our access to red mana. Unless I want to explore right now. Do I want to explore? Or I'd rather just play the Paradise Druid. I'll just play out the Paradise Druid. If we play the Explore and don't find a land off the top, it'd be wasteful. We would not have found a land off the top. Let's go with Explore. Hope that this draw finds us a land. It doesn't. Dude, how many? I'm running 24 lands in the deck. I don't know what's going on. Alright, we have 2 Trelasarras. I'm just gonna play one out. No attacks. We don't have a way to gain life, which could be a problem. We have drawn 3 of our Ossifications, which is kind of a ridiculous amount. Swing just the Trelasarra. I'm going to Ossification their token. And pass. Okay, if we could, I don't know, find some more land. Our opponent's on 5. We have 2 lands. We could just find a little more land. We can win this game. Thank you. There's another land. All right, let's do this. We're going to big score. We're going to discard the Defense of the Heart and draw 2. We need a way to gain life. Ajani's Welcome will do that. We will play this out right now. Worst case, we still have full combo in our hand with Trelasarra and Val, even if he wipes the board. So we should be able to just win the game next turn. Squire's Light Blade. I've never seen this card before. 1 white for an artifact equipment with flash. When this enters, attach it to target creature control. That creature gains first strike until end of turn. Equipped creature gets +1/+0. Okay. Play tribute to the World Tree. That's fine. 3 white mana up. I don't think there's anything to be scared of. We go for the Val. Val enters. We are guaranteed to win the game now. All right, dude, that's 3 for 3. Pretty good. Oh, actually, technically, I don't think we're guaranteed. Technically, they could have had Teferi's Protection. That's something that 3 white mana can do. All right, there we go. Stopped at 10 life. All right. 3. That's 3 games down. And we did that while missing like 2, 3 land drops. That's crazy. Ooh, this hand is really close to being good. I really wish this Ossification was a Plains. I'm gonna keep it, but I don't love it. We will still have access to white mana with the Paradise Druid, but I really wish we did have a Plains. Johnny's Welcome. Okay. Ooh. Cabaretti. What am I doing next turn? I'm going to set up the Paradise Druid. I don't think they're going to have removal for our Druid. So we're going to tap that next turn for our white mana to get down the Ajani's Welcome. And we will use Cabaretti Courtyard probably to go grab a Plains as well. Yeah, let's go grab a Plains. Play our own Ajani's Welcome. And you know what? Let's play out the Val. We have another one in hand. Why not? Maybe if he does have removal, he will use it on Val rather than the Paradise Druid, which would be better for us. But next turn, I'm looking to big score. We will ditch the Ossification, draw 2 more cards, and then hope we find Trelasarra or a card to tutor for it. Bitter Blossoms, no big deal. The Forest, yeah. Big score, ditch Ossification, draw 2. Ooh, it's not good. Swing a 2-3, see if they block with their Impassioned. They probably won't, they'll probably just go to 19. We end the turn. Okay, we have not found a combo piece yet. We need to find Trelasarra. Defense of the Heart would be a good top deck, and so would Green Sun's Zenith. That's 8% plus 9, 17% chance off the top that we can just win the game. Explore and Big Score would both be good top decks as well. We got a lot of good options. We got like 23% of our deck would be a good top deck. Big Score. Okay, I will play the Plains. We will Big Score ditching the Forest. Draw 2 more. We have a way to gain life. Yeah, we do. We have the Ajani. Okay. Let's Green Sun's Zenith for 2. It should just be game. This, grab Trelasarra, gain the life, and the triggers will just go infinite. Done. And we hit him with that good game. I wasn't even worried. Nice. That's 4 for 4, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, there we go. Finally, he scoops. All right, we are 4-0. I say let's give this one more shot. See if we can go 5 for 5. I'm already satisfied with the deck. We'll try to get one more just to prove that it's pretty good. It's pretty consistent. And it could be even a little bit more consistent. I use a budget of 4 rare/mythic cards, but if you wanted to go up just a little bit more, I would maybe go up to 6. I would definitely run a full playset of Green Sun Zenith. And then Defense of the Heart is still like a weird maybe card, but I would run a second copy of it. Worst case, if it's not useful in the matchup that you're currently playing, you just discard it to Big Score and draw more. Oh, this is a beautiful hand. All right, Cabaretti Courtyard. Use this to go grab a Plains. That allows us to play the Ajani's Welcome. Nice. Play Ajani's Welcome. What land do I want to play? Forest? I don't think it actually matters. I think I'm just going to wait until turn 5 to go full combo. It would be greedy for me to try to play Trelasarra next turn, but we could. The fact that they started with a Jungle Hollow, though, does not make me feel safe about playing a creature. Ooh, the Explore is beautiful. All right, let's explore. Let's ramp. Yeah, we'll just get all 5 mana out. Let's go with another Plains. We'll use this to go grab a Forest. And next turn, we just win the game. We play Trelasarra, and we tutor. Tutor. Yep. That's it. We no longer win the game. They actually destroyed our Ajani's Welcome. That's super rude. That is problematic for us. Phyrexian Obliterator, also problematic. Do I need the Paradise Druid? I'll take the hit. Easiest top deck of my life. Ajani's Welcome. Trelasarra. Done. Tutor for X equals 2. Grab the Val and hit him with that good game. Was not even worried. Hey, take notes, people. If you are missing a combo piece, simply top deck it, and then you'll win the game. Duh. Duh, it's so simple. I wonder if I was gonna say, I wonder if he's gonna make us sit through that. All right, that's another victory. All right, hopping over to my Untapped, you can see right here, Val Infinite Combo Deck, 5-0, 100% win rate. It's pretty small sample size, I won't lie, but 5-0 is not easy to do with most decks. So once again, this is the full deck list that we ran for the deck. I will leave a copy of it down in the description. And again, if you did want to try out this deck for yourself, I would maybe swap out Defense of the Heart for one more copy of Green Sun's Zenith. It's probably a little bit more consistent. Or I would even ramp it up to a 4th copy of Green Sun Zenith and then 2 copies of Defense of the Heart. So if I was going to do that and cut 2 cards, I would probably cut 2 Ossifications. Ossification was not doing a lot for us in the matches that we played. And then of course you could always upgrade your mana base if you wanted to. Do not cut the Cabaretti Courtyards though. Again, they serve 2 functions, let you tutor the color that you need, and also it functions as life gain to help you trigger your combo and then, you know, get the ball rolling. But I gotta say, I think we successfully doctored that deck that we got off of MTG Circle. Rather than spending like 50 wild cards to play a Val Trelasarra Infinite Combo deck, you can do it with 4. You can do it with 4 rare/mythic wild cards instead. So if you guys liked the video, you should like the video. If you liked the video, me, and you like Magic the Gathering, you should consider subscribing to the channel because you'll get more of all 3. But with that said, I hope to see you guys in the next one.